Hey guys, Brennan here at the Pre-Runner Farm, and today we have another product review. It is the all-German pressure brake bleeder. Now it's a one-person job, and it doesn't suck, because bleeding brakes always sucks. It never has not sucked, and it hardly ever works 100%. So they came out with this. I'm really hoping that this is a solution that, I mean, if this works, like, this is ridiculous. And so, I mean, we've spent hours upon hours trying to bleed brakes to constantly be getting air bubbles. Like these, the manual brakes that are on these pre-runner trucks, race trucks, it is like a painstaking process. So hopefully this does the trick. So got everything from all German. This is a new cap for the CNC style reservoir caps. And so this you actually hook up to the bleeder, like so, and then this will send fluid from the pressure bleeder into the cap in through your reservoir top. And the boss right here, the pressure tool. So air goes in here, you have a ball valve so that you can turn the pressure on and off. The hamster ball valve water bottle, this is a catch can for your extra fluid that comes out of your caliper so you don't waste a bunch of fluid. You could always save fluid, put it back in when you run out, because this stuff is like $25 a bottle. So you can get the cheap stuff, but when you got expensive parts, it's just what people do. So we got expensive fluid, don't want to waste a bunch of it on the ground. So this is a fairly simple process. We're just going to take the air compressor, hook it up to here, turn our valve on, and then make sure we're setting it around 10 psi. And then from there, we're going to fill up, well, before we do that, we're going to fill this up with brake fluid. And then this is going to pressurize the top of the reservoir. And then in theory, pressurize our system and allow us to just go out back, bleed all the air out, put it in our reservoir, and we should have amazing brakes. So hopefully this works and we have fantastic brakes when we're all done. Let's test it out. I'm filling this up with the brake fluid, the $25 brake fluid. And then I'm going to put another bottle in because I just want to make sure we don't make it empty. And then in theory, when this is all over, I should be able to just save whatever we didn't use. Oh, hell yeah, this could be so freaking sick. This is an exciting tool. Okay, and then we're just going to hang this. Like this. All right. And then we're going to take our AGM cap. I'm just hooking the pressure bleeder up to the top of the reservoir. Now we're going to hook up our air line. This is either going to work or it's going to like not work, but it should work. All German makes fantastic stuff. I'm just kidding, I know it'll work. It does say crack it slow, so we'll just crack it slow. Yep, look at that. Fluid's going. Just like that. So it did say we need to keep it around 10 psi. I'm just gonna have gravity help us out also, but it was just too low and I couldn't see it. Okay. So we are pressurized. And then now we just need to go back here. All right, so we got our catch can on. And so now we just need to pop this bleeder. Look at that. Just loosen that up a little bit. Boom. We are bleeding brakes. I'm actually not seeing any air bubbles, which is a good sign. I replaced the upper link brake line, and so I was just double checking. Yes, now it's coming out pretty consistently. I don't see any air bubbles. That's the cool thing about the clear hose too, is you can kind of see what's coming out of it. Brake fluid actually looks pretty good for being a year old. Boom. Just sucked all that out. I mean, that would have taken, I don't know, 20 minutes with somebody in there pumping their legs to death, and you just never get a good bleed. But here we can actually see the bubbles in the tube, and one person job. It's pretty easy. I'd say this is a 10 out of 10. Pre-runner farm approved, 10 out of 10 for the all German pressure bleeder.